You are watching News9 Live. I'm Krishna Kumar and we have a star-studded panel. Joining us now, our political editor Brajesh Pandey and our executive editor Atiq Ahmed. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. We have a huge controversy that has broken out in the election-bound state of Karnataka again, but this time it has a UP connection. Congress party leader Imran Pratapgarhi's old post, a tweet, has now come to light, and in that, a picture with slain gangster Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf Ahmed is now doing the rounds, and the tweet is said to be back from the year 2015. The BJP has targeted the Congress party, slamming it for having what the party calls ties with the gangsters. Let's first listen to BJP leader Shobha Karnataka, and then we'll continue this discussion.
उत्तर प्रदेश में गैंगस्टर के साथ थे, गैंगस्टर का फ्रेंड है, गैंगस्टर आतिक अहमद अशरफ अहमद का वो गुरु मानते थे, भाई बोलते थे। ऐसा इमरान प्रतापगढ़िया कांग्रेस पार्टी से महाराष्ट्र का राज्यसभा का एमपी बनके राज्यसभा में आए, कर्नाटक आए थे। कर्नाटक में हिंदू विरोधी भाषण किया। उन्होंने बताया मुसलमान ऐसा लोग है, वो सर झुकाने वाले लोग नहीं है, सिर काटने वाले हैं। ऐसा भाषण इमरान प्रतापगढ़िया कर्नाटक में किया था। इमरान प्रतापगढ़िया बहुत खुशी से इसका सोशल मीडिया में भी डाला है। आतिक अहमद के साथ इसका रिश्ता था, वो भोजन में बुला रहा था, उसके ऊपर शायरी लिख रहा था, शायरी गा रहा था। इमरान प्रतापगढ़िया एक शायरी लिखने वाले और शायरी गाने वाले भी है, एंड इसका मंच पे शायरी का प्रोग्राम में आतिक अहमद आते थे एंड बैठते थे, उसके ऊपर वो शायरी गाते थे।
Right, that's Shobha Karnataka slamming the Congress party, taking it apart point by point. Brajesh Kartikeya, quite the twist to what is going on in the Karnataka state election so far. We've already seen defections galore, seat distribution issues, and now this bombshell of a revelation, and that with a UP connection. Who would have thought of it, Brajesh? This is a script better than any scriptwriter in Hollywood, Bollywood, Tollywood, Collywood, anywhere.
Coming from UP, I can just take solace in the fact that, irrespective of where the election is, you cannot take the UP angle out. Having said that, the fact is that this is not a new tweet. When Atiq Ahmed, when the entire thing about Umesh Pal murder, gruesome murder, and Umesh Pal and two other police men's gruesome murder came out, the Congress was quick to condemn and about the law and order situation in Uttar Pradesh, and then tweets and one video of Imran Pratapgarhi, who is a Rajya Sabha member of the Congress party, popped out. Now,
and star campaigner for this Karnataka elections.
The reason why today this has become is that Imran Pratapgarhi is star campaigner number 37 in the list of 40 which has been released by the BJP, by the Congress party, and the BJP was quick to latch on to it because Atiq Ahmed has just been killed in a shootout 3-4 days back. And also, a deluge of victims have come forward to narrate their testimony of how they have suffered at the hand of Atiq Ahmed. So the BJP wants to use those tweets as well as the narrative of Imran Pratapgarhi to use it against him, and also send a message to the Hindu community, which is, that how this is the real face of the Congress party.
Right. Kartikeya, tell us, from your long-term election watching perspective, this kind of a news break, a star campaigner for the Congress party in Karnataka, hand in glove with a gangster who was gunned down on live television. Tell us, how much of an impact do you see this having on the upcoming state elections?
You see, Imran Pratapgarhi was projected, promoted, supported, and sent to Rajya Sabha by Priyanka Gandhi Vatra. So the importance of Imran Pratapgarhi is that he is close to Priyanka Gandhi. That's one. So just for this reason, his tweet, his photographs, we find them on social media. Second thing is that there are videos of Imran Pratapgarhi singing peons for Atiq Ahmed. That's the second part.
Like she said, shairis.
Shairis. Third part is, which is embarrassing the Congress party, and they want to create 6 degrees of separation, is that Atiq Ahmed walked out of the jail to save the UPA government in 2008 when left withdrew support. I covered that day. Atiq Ahmed walked inside Lok Sabha, he was taken, voted, went back to the prison. He in fact came from the prison. Now Yogi Adityanath has spawned the narrative that he is a law and order chief minister, with Imran Pratapgarhi actually being seen praising, singing paeans for Atiq Ahmed. It shows that law and order is a very, Congress has a sectional approach in law and order. Karnataka is also very diverse. You have hijab controversy in coastal Karnataka, Mangalore, Udupi and all those areas. So by pushing Imran Pratapgarhi's photographs out, I think Bharatiya Janata Party is trying to gather traction around Hindutva narrative. Till now, they were beleaguered, their leaders were leaving, they had a problem, Krishna, because Bombay is very uncharismatic. You have Yediyurappa talking about why hijab and why all those issues.
And then the Jagdish Shettar factor.
Jagdish Shettar left. So this is like pure play, simple social media embarrassment. You know, it embarrasses. It's indefensible. You know, Congress party will not come out and defend Mr. Pratapgarhi. I can give it to you in writing. Mr. Pratapgarhi will need to defend himself, or he will undergo radio silence, or you will not find him in Karnataka campaign publicly. So number
Let's
37.
talk about that, Brijesh. Let's talk about the fallout of this for the Congress party going forward. The time is shrinking. It's like a football match, right? If somebody has scored a goal, you have only so much time to score another goal to go one up on your competitor. And as the time window is shrinking for polling day, which is 10th of May, you know, Congress needs to find solutions very soon.
I mean, if I was Imran Pratapgarhi, I would have just simply go for radio silence and not say a single word and would disappear. But then we have seen that how Congress has always learned to not on the side of the caution, that is. So that, you know, we'll have to wait and watch as to what happens post that. But you know, if Congress is smart, they would keep the engagement of Imran Pratapgarhi at a minimal, because they would not want to give this any kind of publicity from their own end. This is an embarrassing tweet, and you know, the fact is that yes, Atiq Ahmed is a known gangster. He has been an ex-MP also. He has been several times a legislator as well.
A poet, we understand.
Poet, I don't know, but yeah, Imran Pratapgarhi should be someone who would while the Congress party per se would be embarrassed. And the reason why they have picked it is not because Imran Pratapgarhi per se is a big name.
आप देखिए ना, कल रात अतीक भाई और अशरफ साहब हमारी कुटिया पर, ये देखिए छोटी सी दावत पे तशरीफ ले आए. तो मतलब आप कह रहे हैं गैंगस्टर के साथ आप कुटिया में हैं, दावत पे तशरीफ लेके आइए. देखिए इशू ये है, if you look at this, if you look at the photograph of Imran Pratapgarhi, you know, this is something which riles up people in Uttar Pradesh. Atiq Ahmed was a gangster. He killed people. He grabbed land. And he was politically patronized by parties other than Congress party.
Don't forget that UP Chief Minister is also one of the star campaigner in the list of the BJP. So he would definitely use this as well as the other
Absolutely. So I think it's a big embarrassment, because you know, Atiq Ahmed, Mukhtar, these are the people which terrorize Uttar Pradesh. They got political patronage. In fact, Atiq Ahmed's wife got a ticket to fight, Shaista, I think from BSP. So I think these are all embarrassing things, and BJP is building this up for Lok Sabha 2024.
Right.
And my idea is, Krishna, that they want to create this narrative कि भाई ये सब लोग तो इन गुंडे बवालियों के साथ रहते हैं, हम लोग तो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर का काम करते हैं और लॉ एंड ऑर्डर की सरकार है. और and mind you, this is Yogi Adityanath.
Right.
This is one chief minister. He's more equal than others.
Yeah, and he sent that message from Ravi Dubey to Atiq Ahmed. Let's face that. You know, in terms of, you know, upholding law and order and the end of mafia, kingdoms in Uttar Pradesh.
See, if any other chief minister, I would have said okay. But when this happens in tenure of Yogi Adityanath, he is more equal than other. You know, if you say who is the most powerful politician after Prime Minister Modi in BJP, people will say either Amit Shah or Yogi Adityanath. So things become different with Yogi Adityanath, and Brijesh very rightly pointed out. क्योंकि क्या है ना कि BJP is Hindutva plus development plus mobile phone plus market. So whenever they think when mobile phone development and market is not working, Hindutva becomes strong. Correct, Brijesh?
True.
So I think mobile phone market and development is not working in Karnataka.
Yeah.
So in Karnataka, see, you have to understand also now that, like, the market and mobile phone is not working because the Congress for a real change, the way they have been functioning, use this 40% remark jibed by a BJP MLA and also by a contractor, use that as a pay CM mark, and that is one remark which has embarrassed the government. The BJP government to no end, and that is the reason why they feel that if they can get something like this as of Imran.
Oh yes, that's where the name is. Yes,
let's look at the STAR campaign at list
number
of the
37.
Congress party, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That's number 37 that Brijesh Pandey was talking about. Shri Imran Pratapgarhi. This is the list for the BJP, which includes
Congress would want to avoid Shri Imran Pratapgarhi's video along with Shri Atiq Ahmed. And they would definitely want to embarrass them.
I wouldn't be surprised if what Brijesh has said come true, that he disappears from the campaign. I wouldn't be surprised. Sachin Pilot has disappeared from Bharatiya Janata Party's list. There is no Tejasvi Surya. There is no Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia. So a lot of people have disappeared from the list. Sachin Pilot, Tejasvi, Mr. Scindia. So he can also disappear.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait and watch on that, because it's just this, ladies and gentlemen, the story is just developing as we speak, because this has been a revelation which has just come out. Star campaigner Imran Pratapgarhi of the Congress party in Karnataka, in photos back from the 1980s with slain gangster Atiq Ahmed and his brother Ashraf Ahmed, which have surfaced. So far it's very clear that the Congress party central command is not going to be putting a foot forward at this stage to do anything.
Boss, the discourse of Robin Hood dons, I think it's over. There are no Robin Hood dons in this country. Those were the days of 80s, Haji Mastan, and we watch Ab Tak Chhappan. I think those stories have come to an end. This is a liability.
Right.
No, this is a liability also because it is very new. It has happened just 4 days back. And the thing is that the kind of testimonies which have been pouring in post Atiq Ahmed being killed, and there were people who were trying to portray Atiq Ahmed in a very dignified avatar, calling him Robin Hood and so on and so forth. There have been a deluge of testimonies which have come forward to show what kind of person Atiq Ahmed was. And imagine that kind of person being seen in company of Imran Pratapgarhi, who is singing pains of praise about Kal Atiq Bhai Sahab aaye and all that jazz. It doesn't go down well with the masses. And BJP as a political opponent of the Congress party would definitely want to try leverage it. This may have gone completely unnoticed had it been no election around the corner.
The way it looks as of right now is that ever since Atiq Ahmed's death, the Atiq Ahmed files are popping out, and in those files there are many revelations, and one of them clearly is Imran Pratapgarhi of the Congress party. Let's now also quickly listen to what Sambit Patra of the BJP had to say, and then we'll continue this discussion.
आज जो इमरान प्रतापगढ़ी कर्नाटक के चुनाव में स्टार प्रचारक बने हुए हैं, इस पूरे विषय को लेकर कर्नाटक प्रदेश ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने वहां प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस किया। उनके स्टेटमेंट्स, इमरान प्रतापगढ़ी के पुराने स्टेटमेंट्स जिसमें वो बीहेडिंग को ग्लोरीफाई करते हैं, उसको भी जारी किया है। अतीक अहमद जैसे व्यक्तियों को अपना गुरु मानते हैं, उसको भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने कर्नाटक में उजागर किया है। मगर ये पहली बार ऐसा नहीं हो रहा। ये कुछ पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ऐसे लोगों को आगे बढ़ाती है जो बोटी बोटी काट देने वाले राजनीति पर विश्वास करते हैं। आपको याद होगा पिछले चुनावों में इस प्रकार के नारे भी प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के लिए कहा गया था कि हम बोटी बोटी काट देंगे। ये तो वही कांग्रेस पार्टी है जिसने प्रधानमंत्री के लिए कहा हम तो कब्र खोदेंगे, मोदी तेरी कब्र खोदेगी। तो इस प्रकार की पार्टी से आप क्या आशा करते हैं?
Oh, clearly the BJP not losing that opportunity to slam the Congress party for its, and its legacy of dalliances like Atiq Ahmed, and strangely it is the Congress party that is caught in the crossfire. I would have imagined the BSP or any other political party in the from UP to get into the crossfire with Atiq Ahmed. But we are heading up to the Karnataka elections, Brijesh. One last thing: are you going to see the BJP use this as a trump card in their approach to the Karnataka elections?
I don't know trump card or not, but yes, you will see a lot of mention of Imran Pratapgarhi because it just suits the BJP. Now, any party would have done it. I mean, the Congress, if they would have found any BJP leader along with Atiq Ahmed, they would also would want to use this to gain our extract
My point
maximum.
is, do you think that this is emotive enough in a situation like this? Where
It can be, I mean, when you're playing, when you're this close to election, doesn't matter whether you're going to get this much benefit or that much benefit. If you have got a card against your opponent, you will use it irrespective of how much helpful
you have to throw the kitchen sink at it, and the BJP, Kartikeya is struggling with anti-incumbency in Karnataka.
BJP is struggling with anti-incumbency. BJP is struggling with faces. BJP is struggling with issues. Their MPs are disappearing from the Pracharak list. They have they have an issue of creating a sort of a positive narrative. You have Yedurappa who is sulking. You have people who are leaving. So BJP has got plethora of issues. Yesterday I met a couple of leaders also from sister organizations of Bharatiya Janata Party. And the feedback has not been positive, and it is for this reason, you have this discourse coming back to, you know it when BJP is winning. Like when I was in Gujarat, boss कोई चर्चा ही नहीं थी किसी बात पे. लोग कह रहे थे क्या इलेक्शन, कोई इलेक्शन है बॉस, बीजेपी आ रही, कोई चर्चा ही नहीं थी. चर्चा हिमाचल प्रदेश पे थी जहाँ लड़ाई हो रही थी और वहाँ कांग्रेस जीती. कोई चर्चा नहीं थी गुजरात पे. ग्रुप बोले थे आप जाइए क्या करना है, तो बीजेपी आ रही है, वोट परसेंटेज गिर गया. तो उस टाइप का माहौल होता है. You can just feel it, you can feel it on the skin कि यार यहाँ कुछ फाइट ही नहीं हो पा रही. हाँ, I can only say the only thing which is problematic for Congress is if you look at the data, कांग्रेस को वोट ज्यादा मिलते हैं, सीटें कम मिलती हैं. बीजेपी को सीटें कम मिलती है पर वोट ज्यादा मिलते हैं. अब आप बीजेपी की किस्मत बोल सकते हैं. बीजेपी को 1990 के इलेक्शन में 9.75% वोट मिले लोकसभा का था, बट दे गॉट 89 सीट्स. सो बीजेपी हैज बीन एबल टू वर्क इट्स सीट एंड वोट अरेंजमेंट वेल. सो कांग्रेस का पंजाब हार गई थी 10 साल पहले. दे गॉट मोर वोट्स.
But in this situation, Congress is poised to win in that sense, and things like Imran Pratapgarhi is just making things life difficult for itself.
पिछले इलेक्शन में भी कांग्रेस got more votes but less seats, and BJP got less votes and more seats. So it's about election management. So this is very embarrassing. I don't know whether it leads to polarization. क्या होगा?
I don't think that this one particular issue is going to lead to polarization, because polarization is a systematic effort.
Right.
It's not just one thing which is boom and all of a sudden everybody is polarized. But yeah, embarrassment majorly.
Definitely. All right, and with that we wrap this particular discussion up, and news and analysis continues on the other side on News 9. Keep it with News 9 Live. Radical Sikh leader Amritpal Singh's wife Kirandeep Kaur has now been detained by the Punjab police from Shri Guru Ram Das International Airport as she was trying to board a flight to London. And that's according to news agency ANI, which has reported citing Punjab police sources. Khalistan sympathizer, Waris Punjab Day chief Amritpal Singh remains absconding since the 18th of March, when the Punjab police launched a massive crackdown on him and his organization and arrested several workers associated with him and his organizations, originally founded by late Punjabi singer Deep Sidhu. We have Brijesh Pandey and Kartikeya Sharma continuing to be with us in the studio. This is an important development. Only way it looks like this particular story, Kartikeya and Brijesh, it looks like everybody is being detained except for Amritpal Singh.
Well, I think, if anybody has done a Houdini act, after Houdini is Amritpal, because, if you look at the fact that, you have thousands and thousands of Central Police Force, Punjab Police Force, intelligence, you got truckloads of, his CCTV footages, where he's seen riding a bike,
having a beer,
having this, and I mean, everything other than the man himself. But this is an important development because Kirandeep Kaur has been stopped before she was supposed to board a flight to London. What our sources from Punjab police are saying is that there is no case in either Punjab or in India against her. And also when she was living in the United Kingdom, there have been no real source or intelligence which links her to Babar Khalsa International or any other splinter group or Khalistan sympathizer group. But the reason why she has been apprehended is, as it happens in other cases and all, that if your real family members are a person of interest or being chased after, you're not allowed to board a flight outside the country. So she will be subjected to questioning. But it's a very important development.
Right, it is a very important development, and it's at the end of the day a legality. That's what happens. happens, right? If you are directly related to somebody who's most wanted, you will not be able to fly out of the country when you feel like it, isn't it, Kartikeya?
You know, you know, my understanding is that yes, police doesn't want Amritpal to become sort of a martyr, like Bhindrawale became. So they are not hard in a way that, you know, it leads to some sort of a ambush. You know, he becomes a casualty, because if you just look into the basic nature of militancy in Punjab and Kashmir, you have people who have no political weight becoming martyrs if they are shot down. And Vani's case is an example. He was just another teenager who wanted to be a militant, but thinking he's a militant for a cause, but he was a terrorist. And you know, moving across Pulwama in apple orchards, getting the photographs clicked using Facebook, social media. When he was shot, it led to a different stage. He created a different stage in Kashmir terrorism history. You know, it led to mobilization. South Kashmir became volatile again. It created a lot of problems. So I understand maybe the strategy on Amritpal is different, but she cannot go abroad and other things. But I think the larger issue has been the diaspora has been radicalized.
Right.
The Khalistani diaspora has become an issue, and I think the police needs to detain him, get him. You know, you have people detained who have been around him, but I'm sure he is not keeping in touch with his wife. If he is such a mastermind, if he is such a shrewd-elect, I know what he must be doing. He must have disconnected all his mobile phones, obviously.
Right. We'll have to wait and watch on that, but I'm afraid we've completely run out of time here on this particular discussion. Kartikeya Sharma and Brijesh Pandey, thank you so much for being with us. And with that, it's
Thank you,
from
Krishna.
my side. This is Krishna Kumar signing off. Keep it with News9 Live.